Hello! In this short video, we will look at the options available to you for managing your forms. From the dashboard, you can access the Manage Forms page from the Forms menu on the left. There are two tabs for managing forms, one for federal forms and one for state forms, such as state 1099s or W-2s. It defaults to assuming you'd like to manage 1099s, W-2s, and so on. If you want to locate a 940, 941, or 944, that can be done just a little further down the page by clicking the blue bar. For this example, I want to locate 1099s and W-2s, so I'll get us back where we started. Use the drop-down menus to locate forms. Select the payer and the tax year. If you have a lot of forms for the payer, you can click the recipient name and EIN column headings to sort. You can also search for a recipient by name. Here we can see the date when this form has been or will be sent to the IRS and the status of the form. When the form is sent to the IRS, the status changes to reflect that it has been submitted. The buttons across the top of the grid are used for working with multiple records at once, such as downloading all of these forms in one PDF file. You can also check off multiple forms and download as a zip file with multiple PDFs inside it. Send PDF to Portal sends a copy of the form to the recipient through the portal instead of emailing it as an attachment. You can export full form data in Excel format. Note that you can do just one form type or form name at a time, since different forms may have different columns of data. The USPS Mail to Recipient button would request that we mail copies of the forms to the selected recipients for you. You can also email forms to recipients here. Bulk TIN Mask and Bulk TIN Unmask allows you to change whether the full tax ID number will display on the forms themselves. Whereas the checkbox up here that says View TIN determines whether the TIN displays on this screen when you are viewing the data. Select the appropriate forms, and then click the buttons at the top to perform actions in bulk. The drop-down menu contains a list of actions that can be performed on an individual form. You have the option to email the form to the recipient, request that the recipient fill out a W-9 form electronically, and view and print a form. I'll select that option. Choose the copy of the form you want to view. I'll select Recipient Copy and click Submit. This allows us to view or print that individual form. And I'll close that. Let's review some additional options. You can send a copy of the form to this recipient through the portal, and here we see the option to edit a form. Note that you can edit a form until the day before it will be sent to the IRS. These forms have already been sent. Since the scheduled date is not a future date, we could not edit these forms. You can request that we print and mail a copy of the form to this recipient for you. Lastly, you have the option to display the full TIN for this recipient on the form itself, and you can do that prior to the form being sent to the IRS too. Thank you for completing this video to learn about the options available for managing your forms.